So once that I hit the go live button, I'll just go ahead and start up the next support conversation. So what have we got? Oh right, Lysithia. I've been pairing you up a decent amount. Alrighty. Let's see what we got.
Edelgard, do you have a minute?
You want to speak with me? How unusual. Please, come in. I'll prepare some tea for us. Have a seat. Would you care for some cake?
Yes, please. I never say no to sweets.
You're being awfully friendly.
They're from Enbar. A bit too sweet for my own liking.
Isn't that the whole point of cake? Well, more for me. These are fantastic with this tea.
True. Well, there's no shortage of them. Help yourself to as many as you like. Now then, you wish to speak with me?
So, I can tell you know a fair bit about me.
Maybe this can wait until you've finished eating?
Are you dodging?
Edelgard, you know a fair bit about me, don't you?
What in particular?
For example, the fact that I have 2 crests.
Oh, that's hard to believe.
No need to play coy with me. It won't work. It's clear my body has succumbed to the intense pressure of bearing 2 crests. Due to the immense requirements of bearing these crests, my life expectancy is painfully short. You know all of this, right?
Actually, this is the first I'm hearing of it. How would I know unless you told me?
Still won't drop the act, huh? Despite how obvious you've been with your concern about my health, you're certainly consistent. I'm not really in the mood for these games. Given your rank, you certainly have access to all kinds of information that others do not. Clearly, you'd have heard all about me.
Either way, I know now since you just told me.
You
About
knew
your
all
2
along.
crests, your physical weakness, and your short life expectancy. However, according to the principles of crest research, it's impossible to bear 2 crests. Unless you've undergone a blood reconstruction surgery. Is that the case, Lysithia?
Correct. It wasn't as though I had a say in any of this.
I see. So you've lived through that relentless terror and agony, and survived.
You speak of all of this as though you understand it on a personal level. Edelgard, have you?
You're a good friend, Lysithia, and a valuable member of this army. So I won't have you overexerting yourself. I don't want to lose you. Understand?
I understand.
Yeah.
Good girl. Oh, and if you like those cakes, why not take some with you for later?
There's no need to pander to me, but yes, I'll take those. Thanks.
There's no way Lysithia wouldn't pick up on what's going on. Absolutely no way that she wouldn't pick up on what's going on. Does explain a lot.
Aha, Lysithia. It's wrong to tease, yet I can hardly help myself. I know a secret. Your secret, in fact.
I think you mean a baseless rumor. Why are you wasting your time? And mine, for that matter.
Well,
He knows too.
it's a secret that could completely overturn what is considered common knowledge in crest research.
He knows.
Shut your mouth! Just... Let's go talk somewhere other than here. Okay, where did you hear about it?
There was a sort of accident in Professor Hanneman's room.
I should have figured. You haven't told anyone, have you?
Of course not. If someone else were to learn you have 2 crests, I might lose you as a test subject.
Really?
Please stop talking so loudly. So what if I have 2 crests? If you insist on speaking of it, please do so quietly.
My intuition was correct. You do have 2 crests.
Wait, what? Did you just trick me?
Wait, huh?
Trick is such a strong word. I think of it as testing a hypothesis. The truth is, I simply made an educated guess.
Well, now that I've confirmed it for you, there's not much I can do.
I disagree. For example, you could tell me if you were born with them, or is the source magical? What does it feel like to use both crests at the same time? Is it pleasant, painful, euphoric?
Really?
Enough is enough! I am done talking about this. As though I'd speak of this to the likes of you.
I understand her desire for privacy, but to refuse my request for knowledge? It's, well, it's rude.
You have Professor Hanneman's tact, i.e., none of it. Okay. You know what? I've seen this one already, but it's amusing, so I want to see it
I
again.
must have left it in the library. Oh, is that Felix?
This is too amusing not to see again. I'm just gonna let it play out.
Hey, Felix. This is a surprise. I didn't think you had much interest in books. I'm already finished with that one. You can borrow it if you'd like.
No need. I was just curious who it belonged to.
Why not read a few pages at least while you've got it open? I think you'd really like it. The plot is pretty different from a typical Knight's Tale, but it's still really good. Do you like stories about adventure and chivalry?
No, I despise them.
Yeah, well, have you tried reading any? You might find them really interesting. I know I do.
What do you find so interesting?
Well, for one thing, the knights in these stories are always gallant and brave. And they always value things like friendship, loyalty, and justice. That's the kind of knight I want to be.
Ridiculous. Friendship, loyalty, justice. Only fools allow their lives to be ruled by such nonsense. Fools who get themselves killed for nothing. Only to be celebrated as heroes in books like this. Writers of these stories are worse than tyrants. They seize control of people's thoughts.
That's a little much. I was only interested in...
I don't care. Such blind enthusiasm is dangerous. Be more moderate in your passions.
You know something, Felix? You are exactly like the knight in this story.
Excuse me?
On the surface, he's sarcastic and intimidating, but underneath, he's kind and cares for his friends. In the end, they become heroes together and conquer all obstacles.
Disgusting. Stop looking at me like that.
Oh, see, right there. That's just what I mean. You sound exactly like him. I'm going to lend you this book, really, I insist. Just give it a read, all right? Trust me, and you can tell me what you think when you're done.
Why is this happening?
Oh, man. That never gets old. Oh no, this one too? Okay, this one doesn't get old either.
Hello, Felix. So, it was your turn to clean out the greenhouse, right?
Yes.
Well, I went ahead and took care of it. I also cleaned up the warehouse.
Why?
I just wanted to help you out. So that... Okay, fine. I'm bribing you. So you'll forget.
Forget what?
Everything.
Are you really gonna make me say it?
Yes.
Before, in the greenhouse, I want you to forget what you saw and heard. If you agree to forget about it, I'll take your shift in the stables. Do we have a deal?
No thanks.
No? But that's not okay! You have to forget about it, right this moment!
I can't. It's permanently etched in my memory. A mountain of sweets, as well as steaks and cakes. Stacks of them, apparently. I'm also intrigued by those bear and swamp beastie songs you mentioned. Ah, and I've been meaning to ask about the move that went along with crumbs and yums. Was that fencing footwork?
Oh, stop it, Felix! You're a villain!
Hmm?
You think you're so funny? Keeping a straight face while mocking my singing and dancing? Well, you have to forget about it! Please! What if I make you a nice steak dinner? You like steak, don't you, Felix? It'll be yummy!
Oh god.
This isn't about steak. I just...
Fine, be stubborn! Tell the whole world for all I care! I'll just learn to live with the funny looks I'll get from everyone. They'll all say, There goes that Annette, the girl with the funny ideas about food. You're just the evilest of villains, Felix! I'll hate you forever and ever!
I was just trying to be nice. Funny ideas about food. Even the bullies in her head are ridiculous. I really don't understand that girl.
Okay, yes, just enjoy the stupidity while you can, Jay. Oh my gosh. Things are gonna get a hell of a lot worse in a few minutes.
Okay.
Just enjoy the stupidity while you can.
Yum.
Seen this in my Golden Deer run.
So delicious. I'm so content in this moment. Felix!
Lysithea, you look mortified.
How long have you been there? Were you watching me? You were, weren't you?
I was, yes.
For once, I thought I had some privacy.
And the
Did you
training
say
ground.
something?
Huh? Nope. Didn't say anything at all. Here,
What's this for?
I'm buying your silence. With cake. Take it.
I'm not sure what to be silent about.
If people knew I was shoveling cake into my face by the fistful, they'd think me nothing more than a child.
Adults eat cake.
You'll never understand. Just take this, will you?
No, I don't like sweets.
Does your refusal mean you'll be telling everyone about my cake shoveling ways?
I just don't like sweets, that's all.
Nonsense. Nobody can resist something so delicious. Look, I'm giving you this cake whether you like it or not. Eat it, toss it, throw it at an unsuspecting victim. The choice is yours. Just please don't mention this to anyone.
What was her problem? And what am I supposed to do with this cake?
I'll just give it to Annette. Sure, it'll be fine. Okay, so we've had our fun. Now, let's make sure that I'm good here. Not quite when it comes to Mercedes, but it's okay. Alrighty. I've done my grinding. Got most of my characters to level 29 where they need to be. So, here goes frickin' nothing. This is gonna end badly.
North of the Great Bridge of Murden, the Imperial Army passes through the Allied territory of House Gloucester and invades the land of House Regan, which leads the opposition. They move to attack Claude in the capital, Derdriu, where the leader of the Alliance awaits their arrival.
Alrighty. So, I wonder what kind of trickery Claude has for us. Not looking forward to killing him, but actually knowing him, he'd probably retreat to... What's the territory next to the Alliance territory? Sreng, I think it is? Wait, no, it's not Sreng. That's north of the kingdom, isn't it? Where's... Can't remember any names right now. I am way too tired to be playing this. Why am I playing this? Okay, I know why I'm playing this, because I really want to, but... Shh! Okay. Oh yeah, I actually managed to get Ingrid to a decent level after that. Okay. That seems very lightly defended. Seems very lightly defended. I'm guessing I'll need to take out these in order to stop reinforcements from pouring in. But that shouldn't be too hard to maintain. Tons of axe-wielding maniacs. Archers over here to prevent me from using Pegasi to just sweep through. Given that, I think it'd probably be best if Ingrid sat this one out entirely. I could maybe pair her up with someone, but That's probably be the extent of it. Meanwhile, okay, so probably want these. Yeah, let's have these all as the main force. Question is, who else do I bring along? I had a feeling I'd be fighting Hilda. I don't know her well enough to really be too concerned, although I'm pretty sure I can't recruit her in this mode anyway. Well, I haven't, as you can see, so... Fairly low magic defense. They aren't armed with tomahawks either. So whoever I bring along needs to be good with magic. Actually, Mercedes wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. She'll be slow, but physic will make a major difference. And it means that I won't be reliant on Dorothea for both the dance skill and healing. Beyond that, do I bring... Who else do I want to bring? Let's see, do I have... Actually, Sylvain wouldn't be bad. Actually, of my characters, who's best up? Probably Sylvain, honestly, because then I can use... Yeah, I can have Sylvain and Ferdinand strike out and move quickly to try and secure their wherever reinforcements come from. That's the idea anyway, though given the circumstances, reinforcements might pour in from behind me as well. It's hard to say what's gonna happen. For now, what should I do? I should probably pair someone up with Linhardt. Actually, if I really want to get people leveled up, just pairing up with Dorothea is probably my best bet. So in that case... Yeah, it looks like anything I do there would be strictly level-based. In that case, we'll throw a net with Sylvain. And then I can throw an experience gem onto a net to get her up. Then Ingrid's already been seen to when it comes to Dorothea, so I guess I can throw Ingrid... I don't know, I can have Ingrid shadow somebody else then. Who can Ingrid build support with outside of the kingdom? Bernadetta? I don't remember that conversation. Still, Bernadetta will probably get a decent amount of fun. Why are you carrying iron gauntlets? I need to give you a shield, honestly. Actually, I should be able to get silver shields. Actually, no, not quite yet. Okay, 2 knowledge gems. Okay, let's see. Actually, let's look at who we can reclass among this, because... Yeah, I think this will actually be really helpful for Ingrid. Let's see, and that's fine there. Scythia. A little bit of extra HP for her as well. Yeah, I think that could all work out. Help give them all a little bit more HP, because I'm assuming that would carry over. Because honestly, they're gonna need it. But to be fair, I want to put that on Mercedes as well eventually, but for now. Oh, that reminds me. Another thing I need to fix. Caspar. I need to give you someone else. They're all level 1. That'll be fine. As long as it's not the crap you had before, because that did not seem to make a blind bit of difference. Okay, I think that does it. So, let's rearrange. So, since the Ferdinand and Sylvain are on horseback, I can move them there. Dorothea move towards the back. Actually, real quick. Swap these two around. Yep, that should be good. Alright. Here we come.
Here she comes, at long last. I've done all I can to prepare. Let the cards fall where they may. It'll be a true test of strength.
It seems Claude has blockaded the city and occupied the naval port.
If that is the case, he will have no choice but to engage us from there.
Yes. Though putting myself in Claude's place leaves me with an unpleasant feeling. If we take over the port and close the entry to the city, Derdriu will be under our control. Each soldier should bear that in mind as they advance.
There are 3 gates which connect Derdriu to its naval port. Taking the city will be easy once we secure all 3.
As expected. Unfortunately, they're guarded by some pretty nasty people. Taking out the archers shouldn't be too much of a problem. As expected, reinforcements will be flooding from there.
Cut a bloody path.
I have no
More fighting.
Alright, so.
For the Empire.
Alright, so. What's their attack range? Okay, so. Edelgard won't be able to step in.
What's my strategy?
Alright, you've got Axe Breaker, so you should be able to pull off against that. And you are not in range of Abraxas either. That's surprising.
Put me in there.
If I want, I can steal a Master Seal.
Ready for anything.
Ooh, that's not wise. Unless I have Violet step up a little further, but I don't think that'll happen this time. Actually, I should have used Dorothea's Gambit if I had thought ahead. That's alright. This isn't something I can necessarily do slowly, but
I will prevail.
we shall make it work. I'm gonna... Wait, why is that a common place where soldiers have died?
I do this for all of us.
Either we're going to get flanked,
What's the
or that's
plan?
referring to a different game. I can see either of those being reasonable options given the circumstances.
I'm awake.
At your service.
Now it's our turn, Elmira's elite. Strike the flanks of the Imperial Army.
Why am I not surrendered? Wyverns? Oh! Ships.
Those fangs and claws the Alliance fears so much will now be their salvation.
Leave it to us, kiddo. My undefeated streak will live on. Another chapter in my heroic saga.
That
Why am I
flag
not
and
surprised?
banners. Is that the Almiran army? Ugh, you really did it, Claude.
This is no ruse. That is Nadir, an Almiran general.
Take care of them quickly, especially those Almiran wyverns.
Maybe I should have brought Ash to this party. Alright, so you managed to get a decent hit, but then you die.
This could turn the tides.
Because Byleth is awesome. Oh, you fool! You will die for that. That is a mistake you will pay for with your life. Yep. Oh, crap. Bone Knights. Good lord, they're sending in elites. Ugh. Okay, how best do I want to deal with it? Best shot would probably be to have Caspar and Ferdinand remain behind to deal with them. Ferdinand should be able to shrug off the initial hits. Worst case scenario, I can have Linhart or Mercedes stay behind in order to offer healing. It's not going to be pleasant, but it should grant us victory. Alright, let's start simple. Take that mage down before there's trouble. I'm not going to worry about stealing the Master Seal, given how much gold I have at my disposal. Actually, these guys aren't going to spawn more crap, are they? On my limit, probably will. No matter. We fight on. Alright. Lock this guy in place and give him a good
Let's get
gift.
things rolling.
I earned this.
Maybe I should have had you switch too.
Did you think I'd let you go?
Apparently he kid. Alright, so... I don't want to take any chances with that other guy, so... yeah, pepper them with fire. Should soften him up enough for someone else to come in and take the killing blow. Petra, get him.
You are in my way! Not for myself, for everyone.
Not bad at all.
Good work.
Hard work is a friend to count on.
Alright, let's have everyone move up.
Thank you.
Alright, I don't know the movement of their forces yet. So, here's what we'll do. Actually, probably the result of this guy, right? Bernie probably stands the best chance of doing something to him.
I needed that.
I just hope you're able to last.
Feels like fighting is all there is.
Alright, as expected. And if you're... let's match silver with silver.
Appreciate it.
And then we'll have Ferdinand take this back. Hopefully, we can time this out. Oh crap! Maybe I should have given iron. I forget. Bernie's not that quick.
Effort truly does pay off in the end.
Oh dear, that's a lot of horse archers. I didn't notice those three back there. Crap. Oh, and reinforcements are being
Elmira
summoned.
reinforcements keep coming. We should try to eliminate Nadir.
God, how do I deal with that? Okay, so we're gonna consistently send wyverns and bone knights at us until we take them down. I think my plan should stay the same. I just need to adjust it a lot. Alright, what's the range on that wyvern? Damn. Okay. Take out that archer.
I was just stronger.
I can't stop now.
Okay. Show me its range. Alright. So, let's create a wall of death. Use recover to make sure Bernie stays
Thanks so
alive.
much.
Independent of anything else. Hubert up this way. Ooh, excellent. Here they come. Actually, does next to nothing. Doubt that'll make a difference, but you two take up position in. You two take up position in there. Mercedes, wait in the wing. Excellent. She should be able to withstand both of them without too much difficulty. We just need to get Linhardt across. Actually, I'm surprised he's not going for Petra. Actually, would it be better to keep Petra back here? I don't know, these three should be able to handle it. In worst case scenario, I'll have Dorothea remain behind to help. Okay, here's what we'll do in order to make this work. We'll have Dorothea dance, keep her out of range, and make sure that Linhardt can move out of range. At that point, it's just a matter of Sylvain and Hubert tearing... Actually, not even them. Actually, no, I need Bernie to help with the wagons. Alright, let's see what they got. Ooh, still able to do damage. That's not a good sign. Wait. That's an odd choice. Okay, that's what I expected. Then again, why would you move directly next to it? Okay. Should have had Byleth equip a sword. Good lord, how many do they have? Okay. It's not mince words. That's much good. Okay.
Put the plan into action.
Alright, we're gonna have to rely on delay attack. There we go. Now.
Might makes right. Let's put...
Good work. Alright, now what's these guys' range? Alright. Ferdinand will take a decent number of hits, but he'll survive. That's what matters at the moment. Actually, what's this guy's magic resist? Non-existent. Okay, I know how to deal with him now. Okay. Start by having Edelgard take this guy out.
Let's keep up the pace.
Why are you holding the axe over there? Now, well, I can argue logistics later. For now, need a kill. Okay, what's the best way to do this? That's the easiest way to kill. Go Petra!
Each battle a victory.
Oh crap, I didn't even... Oh shoot, I shouldn't have had to use iron. I'll have to have someone else dish the honors. Keep your distance, Mercedes. I don't want those horse archers to get any ideas. Okay, you're still equipping your javelins, so that's fine. Actually, this could work out to my advantage. So, Lane, finish the job, and then step forward a little bit.
Don't bother haunting me.
Alright, good. Probably could have extended a little bit, but that's okay. Now, move Hubert in this direction. And then have Dorothea get Sylvain back up.
You're a big help.
Alright, step one. Heavy damage without any risks to Hubert, followed by murder.
Burn until we meet again.
One down.
Need to pull my weight. Still a long way to go.
Okay, that's one gate down. That should stem the tide, at least for a little bit. Get Edelgard back in control. And then we get to step forward and give those other axe swingers something to... Hello! Never mind, we got more to worry about. Dang it, still up. As expected, Ferdinand should be able to withstand these attacks, though. Only better, anyway. Nice. I need to use another gambit to hold them in place, but... we're forced to use the very edge of their range. Here come the reinforcements. No end in sight. Okay. Well, you can easily take up the wyverns as they come in, so do so.
Not for myself, for everyone.
Alright, yeah, I need to lock them in place so they'll kill their sets. So what's the best way to... Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll have Caspar finish this guy off. Given the circumstances, we'll have him use the hand axe just in case someone wants to take a swing
You're all
at him.
going down. That's a win for everyone.
And then we'll use the second use of Ferdinand's gambit.
Need a hand?
We'll do all we can.
That should lock both of them in place. And if they want to take a swing, then, frankly, they'll just have to die.
Thank you.
Alright. Edelgard, draw that... Alright, draw that axe swinger away, Edelgard. As for Byleth, you're feeling a little sparse.
That really
We've
helped.
got plenty of people who can heal, so it should be fine.
Much needed.
You're still equipping your fire magic, aren't you? Yeah. Well, you'll be able to survive either way. Ooh, an initial strike. That might be enough to get him within kill range, actually, if you do it. And that's an iron bow, so we can afford to repair it if we absolutely need it.
Thank you.
Alright. Get your sword out. Okay, so. Assuming if I move Sylvain out, he'll become the target, so. Just move in here. Prepare both of them for when things get ugly. Well, at least I've got the wyvern reinforcements under control for now. Good work.
Another victory. I'm stronger than before.
Not quite in kill range, but that would have been awesome.
My ambitions are within reach.
As expected. Also was expected. Oh crap, Hilda's coming out to play. Should be able to handle her, but that's not going to be pretty for anyone. Okay, step one, let's make sure that you are going to be just fine. As before. Oh wait, Dark Spikes does that to... You know what? I don't need to worry about... I don't need to rely on that, so let's not. Use my Asmon to soften them up.
Not mine.
Then Sylvain to finish it off.
Don't bother haunting me.
We can have Petra hold the wyverns back.
I fight for justice's name.
Alright. Continue to move forward and take that one out. Good work. Now comes the hard part. Dang it. Okay. We can take her out.
Much needed.
It's gonna take all my effort. It's gonna take a bunch of effort. She doesn't have high magic defense. So we'll soften her up by... Ooh.
You didn't...
Ah, shoot. Sorry, Hilda.
Professor, it's been too long. You didn't forget about me, did you? Maybe you should just let me go.
Alright.
Professor, it's been too long. But now we're on opposite sides, huh? What a shame. I am not going to hold back. I can't let down my dear old Claude.
Sorry about this.
It's been fun, Claude. Sorry to go so soon.
Hilda! Why didn't you retreat? I counted on you retreating.
Sorry. This wasn't my choice. Okay. Let's end this. Good work.
Who's next? Get in line.
If I live, I fight.
Good work. Alright.
I owe you one.
Okay. It'll be a while before Caspar can rejoin the main group. You've got Petra keeping them at bay. Petra keeping the wyverns at bay. And it looks like, given the circumstances, she'll be able to hold out nigh indefinitely. I'm starting to think I should have Ernie join the chorus. Get her a bit of experience in the process.
Not for myself, for everyone.
You're gonna break that bow at this rate. We better secure them. We better secure this place quickly. Alright, step one. We need to secure the place. Sorry, let's... Okay. This, I hope, will be enough to get Violet up to where she can dig out the archer. Right. Actually, I can make this work. Take a swing with the lance. And then draw back. That way, even if I have you use fire...
It won't be in vain.
Good work. Now Hubert can come up and start swinging at people as well. I'm so glad you're a paladin. Don't waste your last use of physic. It's way too valuable given the circumstances. You, on the other, can't waste your last... Well, it's not last, but you get the point. Alright, so... Bernie and Petra have got him. We've got the wyverns under control. At least for now. We need to take out that paladin before things get any worse. So step 1. Heal him up, Linhardt. Oh, wow, you're about to lose that. I didn't check the battalions. Well, I'm doing okay so far, so I guess I can't complain, really. It's gonna be tricky. Derdriu has Thoron. Okay, I know how I want to do this thing. Let's make sure our flank is clear. Alright, that's why I've got Bernie moving first, because she can't necessarily kill. Unless she gets lucky on her crest.
Help.
Okay, yeah, they can last indefinitely. Not indefinitely, but oh my gosh, I could cheese so much experience out of this if I felt like it. Ooh, yeah. Okay, good. Here's the plan then. Good work. And Sylvain can run in, take him out the rest of the way.
You knew the odds.
Lamppost shield. Ooh, nullifies effectiveness against cavalry. To heck with your accuracy ring, take that. Alright. Soften him up.
I do not tolerate obstacles.
That I didn't expect.
Sweet.
I'm not gonna raise any complaints, but I didn't expect that. Alright. Now, have you used Dance on Ferdinand?
Back to the fray.
Alright, we'll have him run up. Seat himself right there. To where he's gonna be in range to deal with that archer. Alright. Situation under control.
Allow me to demonstrate.
All
I
is
should have
going
changed the
to
camera
plan.
angle on that one. Okay, how much damage is going to be required for Ferdinand? Ooh, close. Alright, here's the We'll have Sylvain finish him off. Alright, Linhardt, move up a little bit. Heal Sylvain. This will probably be the next target once the things start getting blocked off. Then finish that guy off.
Don't bother haunting me.
Good work.
That took too much effort.
I can't stop now.
We don't have the guts to resist anymore. Here, you can have this. Just please don't attack the city.
I never planned to touch the city. Our target is the Alliance and their leader, Claude.
Talisman. Ooh, useful. Okay, so that's their range. Good to know. Alright, let's have Edelgard keep moving forward.
A great.
He is sluggish after all. Ah, perfect. Very good. don't
for
mind
myself, for everyone.
the archers. Oops, I don't need you to draw back.
Well done.
Probably a good thing that you don't get experience from that. That would be broken. As expected, going for someone who we can actually theoretically hurt. Kind of surprised you didn't go after so lame, but no matter.
This success will translate to victory.
Nice. That takes care of that for Lysithea. Good work. Looks like you didn't even need the accuracy.
Burn until
right?
we meet again.
I'll have to send it. I'll have to give it to someone else. Wyverns have slowed down a little bit. Alright, Petra. I don't know if you can counterattack with a bow, but given that they don't have range, I feel fully comfortable doing that. Actually, have Caspar wait in the wing, just in case. Soften him up.
Her will demands it.
Good work.
Yours is an honorable death. I'll return the favor.
Alright. Let's keep getting their attention.
A great help.
Ooh, getting both their attention. You should be able to withstand that. Indeed you can.
Shot!
Ooh! Jeez, that hurt. Hey Caspar, want to finish him off? Can't.
Remain cautious.
At least only one of
My
them came
heart
out.
burns with pride.
Yeah, there's no way Nadir is gonna hold back if he sees an opening. And he's got a brave axe. What's the... Ah, crap. So, my bow is gonna be useless against him. That's great. Alright, so that's his attack range. Knowing that. Take a shot. Caspar, come on up. About time I gave you something to do. Besides just get smacked about a little bit. And attracting more archers. Okay, here's one. So Link should be able to knock this guy out. Ah yes, easily.
You knew the odds.
I'm starting to get it.
Ooh, you know Excalibur now. Ah, heck, let's be overkill.
The only possible outcome.
Good work.
It's not enough.
It's never enough. Alright, everybody come on up.
Well done.
Probably heal by left. There we go.
I owe you.
Yeah, whoever I send out to deal with Nadir is gonna... Nadir, I think is I heard it pronounced, but I'm too tired to care.
Thanks for helping.
Alrighty. Another archer steps forward. Another archer fails to do anything of use. Alright. Now let's get that guy's attention. Alright, we'll have Ferdinand and Sylvain run in and out to take him down. Lazier, because Sylvain's just lazy.
I was just stronger.
Good work. Alright, everybody move up. Okay. Belmont. That name is way too on the nose. And he's got an elixir. Barbarossa, what's that? Okay, note to self, work on flight skill.
Thanks.
Thanks, I'm here to do nothing with it.
Much needed.
Oh yeah, Petra's not doing well. You're good at healing.
Thank you.
Crest is so useful.
The Emperor continues fighting at the front line. Is the Empire short on troops?
Unfortunately, I can't deny it. But then I've heard the Almiran King does the very same. You have traveled far. I do hope it's for a king who would not only lead his army, but fight at their side.
Touché. Yes, he is that sort of king.
Holy crap, it's a good... Oh my... Wait, am I about to lose Edelgard? Holy shit!
My teacher...
Holy shit! What? You what? How in the fuck?
Remain cautious.
Holy shit! How do I beat that? How do I beat that? Oh my god! What the actual hell?
For the Empire.
How do I beat that? You know what? I think I know how to beat that. Basically, what I have to do is I need to rush him with range. And more importantly, a ranged unit that will not immediately die if... Oh my god.
More fighting.
Holy crap, oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh, I've got that gambit. So, I've got that gambit, I've got dance. And I've got Linhardt's War. So basically, I need to use that gambit in order to rush him.
Ready for anything. What's the plan?
Holy crap! My god! I don't think you're intended to beat him, but you know what? We're gonna try anyway because I've got Divine Pulse, so screw you.
Bloody path.
So we're gonna get all of our mages in a row,
What's my strategy?
including Byleth. Since Sword of the Creator will
At
do
your service.
wonders.
I do this for all of us.
Put me in there.
Holy shit! I do not fathom just what happened! My god! That was incredible!
Well done.
Alright, can Byleth survive this? Yes, she can. She can kill him. Alright, Byleth. Ferdinand, get up there and draw the attention of another. Oh, wow. Believe it. I watched it and I don't believe it.
It's been 30-odd years since I first set foot on a field of battle. Here's a taste of my undefeated strength.
Don't worry. I have my own strength. The power...
Sorry, kiddo. It seems we'll have to withdraw.
I have the power of an OP freaking weapon.
You've done enough, Nadir. Just stay alive. We'll meet again one day.
We have forced the Almyran forces to flee. I doubt they're expecting more reinforcements.
Okay, Byleth should be able to withstand a single wyvern. Oh, you're going after Abelgard?
Your death is not in vain.
Good job, Lysithea. You're awesome.
I will keep making progress.
I might just have to neglect the net now. You're too awesome for this. Unfortunately,
I will prevail.
we've got super scary peoples. Just over there. I am not looking forward to taking on Claw.
I'll return
Not
faith.
looking forward to it at all. Luckily, I don't think he has a shield that nullifies any crap. So,
I needed that.
what kind of trap can I get myself into? Those wyverns are scary. Okay, I don't think we'll need Byleth to take out Claude. I want to see it just
What's my strategy?
to see what they'll say.
I'm awake.
I do this for all of us.
Hey, look, someone you can take out for once. Get him, Bernie.
I'll be home again soon.
Shut up, Windows. I know I need to.
I'll make
Wait,
up.
how new is that update? Oh, well. I'll worry about it later.
For the
I've got
Empire.
winning to do.
A great.
Oh, you're not gonna go away unless I tell you when to Restart, are you? Okay, fine. 10... Yeah, I'll just set it to 10 p.m. That'll probably be the simplest way to do it. Come on, how far back does this go? There we go. Okay, shut up. Let me play my game.
Ready for anything.
Okay, surround.
At your service.
Put me in there.
More fighting.
I will have you go fetch that. I shouldn't need your dance skill.
What's the plan?
Good lord, this is gonna be interesting.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Oh, that's can only be reached by flyers. Never mind. What? Holy crap, no matter... Oh, okay, there's a way to do it.
We haven't seen each other since Garrick Mach. You've grown lovelier than ever, Edelgard.
You're not so unfortunate yourself. And as usual, you're here at a most inopportune moment.
Well, I'm sure we have much to talk about. But how about we settle things first?
No objections here. Prepare yourself, Claude.
Won't hold back.
Literally the only way I can have that conversation and still keep Edelgard alive. That's comforting. Sorry, Claude.
Teach. You should have chosen me instead of Edelgard. No point in whining about it now, I suppose. Sorry, but I'll be taking the win today.
Your turn will come, Claude, whether you realize it or not.
Enough. You've bested me. If I die here, the Alliance becomes part of the Empire.
Do you yield then? You've never known when to give up.
Well, I can't just surrender so easily. I'm responsible for the others. If you're as smart as you seem, I bet you figured out why I was able to summon Almiran reinforcements. Wouldn't it be better to let me go and have me in your debt?
Huh. I don't know how to respond to this. You know what? I get the feeling that in the final battle it means I'll either be facing Claude or I'll be facing the Almirans, because I get the feeling that, yeah, you're definitely descended from someone from Almira. We'll let you go. For now.
Thank you, Professor. And you, Edelgard. I'm truly grateful for your courageous decision. I will return your kindness one day. I promise.
Huh.
Everybody, raise your voices in a victory cheer. Derdriu is ours.
I'm surprised Claude could walk away from that. I honestly didn't expect that. Huh. So, it's possible for... I don't know if it'll be possible for Claude to walk away from this long term. But either way, he cedes the day. Question is, will I be facing him and/or the Almirans later? Suppose we'll see.
Hey, Teach.
What?
Claude.
Settle down, will you? You're the victor, after all. I could have escaped, but I decided to say hi to Teach. Nothing to worry about. Derdriu has fallen and the Alliance has collapsed. There's nothing I could do to turn things around at this point.
You want me to drop my guard around someone who evaded detection by my soldiers? Impossible. Did you really risk coming here just to say hello?
I did. But mostly I wanted to say goodbye. I'm leaving Fodlan.
Why are you leaving?
I dare say Fodlan would be a lot more peaceful without me around. Right, Your Majesty?
It's as you say. So long as you remain here, the faction of the Alliance that is against the Empire will continue to support you.
Too true. It's best if I leave this place altogether. I'll just have to find some other way to pay back my debt to you. All I ask is that you go easy on the Alliance. After all, no one there would dare defy you now. And please treat my former classmates well. I've asked them to cooperate with you if I lost.
Wait, did your scheming include a plan for if the Alliance lost?
You think too highly of me. It just seems that way now. Outside of Derdriu, most of the Alliance is unscathed and ready to join your superior strength. In all honesty, I was hoping to become a supreme ruler and lead Fodlan to peace myself. But that won't be happening now.
Claude.
Good luck to you, Edelgard.
We crushed him in battle, and yet... he really is difficult to understand.
Lady Edelgard, Derdriu is now completely under our control. As planned, the Alliance's affairs will now be overseen by Count Burgles.
My father is coming here? First west, then east. You sure keep him busy.
Should the others return to the monastery and prepare to face the kingdom?
Yes, thank you, Hubert. Thanks to all of your efforts, our battle with the Alliance has reached its conclusion. However, we still can't afford to be careless. We must now join the battle against the kingdom. With the strength of the Church on their side, they will prove to be a formidable enemy. More than ever, your support is invaluable. We'll need it in the days to come. But for now, let's enjoy our triumphant return.
Let's get to it!
I'm so happy that the end of the fighting is near. Too bad there's still more violence to come.
The Kingdom and the Church of Seros are worthy for fighting. I will crush them into very small pieces.
Crushing wouldn't yield a lot of pieces, but I guess it would get the job done. With the Professor, we can't lose. Probably.
Oh,
Thanks.
are we fighting Lady Rhea? But she's scary, and she'll be really angry. But
Yeah.
no way she can stay in her spooky beast form all the time, right? If she could, she would have come and attacked the monastery as many times as she wanted.
It may be wishful thinking, but perhaps it is a power that she can only access when the situation is dire. But whether she is the Archbishop or the Immaculate One, we cannot be stopped. Half remains, but half is finished. We are certainly moving forward.
No one can stop us from pushing forward. No one.
We shall see. I mean, I know I'll be able to get past whatever they throw at us next, but I didn't expect for that Claude would be able to walk away from this. Small comforts. Small comforts. Shame that I had to kill Hilda and Ignatz, but at least the rest made it out okay.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Pegasus Moon. Tempest of Swords and Shields.
Uh-oh. That's gonna end badly.
With Derdriu under Imperial control, the Leicester Alliance ceases to exist, and its remaining lords ally themselves with the Empire. The Black Eagle Strike Force, having now conquered all of Eastern Fodlan, confidently moves to invade the kingdom.
Alright. I get the feeling that I won't be able to spare Dimitri. Rhea's definitely gonna end up dead. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way that the two of them and Edelgard can all live. No way. It's gonna come down to that, isn't it? So, what's our plan?
And that concludes Count Burgles' report. Just as Claude said, the old Alliance has willingly fallen under Imperial rule. However, knowing him, there is no telling what manner of poison could be waiting within. We must be careful not to expose any weakness.
Of course, though it seems we can now attack the kingdom without issue.
True. However, you should know that Lord Arundel has entered Derdriu.
Hell.
It would seem he has already started collecting the relics of the old Alliance.
Let him do as he pleases for now. It's not yet the time to chide him.
No, I think it is.
Understood. As for the kingdom, As we theorized, it is not entirely united. If we defeat the royal family of House Blathed, and a handful of other notable houses, it should fall under our control quite readily. Those we must target include the houses Fraldarius, Galatea, Gautier, and Karen. We have allies who are close to some of those lords. Perhaps that can be used to our advantage. Persuasion by tears or threats. Perhaps one would consent to act as a hostage. We must make good use of the tools given to us.
Ugh.
What about House Row in Aryan Road, the fortress city? Will they not side with us?
The head of House Fraldarius, Lord Rodrigue, has entered the city. It is possible that he has seized it.
I see. Then it might prove too difficult to strike Ferdiad right away.
Either way, when preparations are complete, we can begin our deployment into the kingdom.
That part of the plan remains unchanged. Professor, is something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
This month, we must again put all of our effort into preparing for battle. I'm counting on you, my teacher.
Huh? Having trouble sleeping?
Professor, you didn't hear anything just now, did you?
What do you think? Are you okay?
Of course I am. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Didn't sound like nothing. Are you sure about that?
I told you it was nothing and I meant it. It's just... well, there was a rat. I don't enjoy the company of rats.
That's it?
I believe I've told you about this before. About when I was held captive beneath the palace. There were a lot of rats there. To this day, I just...
What's that?
What? Oh, Professor, leave here at once. I recall now that Hubert needs to speak with me.
You are a bad
I must
liar.
change my clothes. Now, whatever you do, don't look this way.
I already saw it.
Then forget what you saw. That's an order.
You don't boss me around. You're not the boss of me. We've been over this. I'm your commanding officer. And I want to know what the heck you're shrieking about.
My room works better for... My, but you have exquisite taste in tea. This is one of my favorites. I always try to keep some around. Thank you.
That's what I needed to snap me out of the moment. This.
Delicious.
Probably should have just foregone this since I'm pretty sure I've seen most of this. Sure.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Indeed.
Darn it.
What? Well...
That was an easy one.
The monastery holds so many documents in its library, yet certain facts continue to elude me.
Aha! Alright, let's be creepy.
Something wrong with my monocle? It is a custom-made piece, yet still problematic sometimes.
If shown that glasses exist in this world, why would you ever use a monocle?
Delightfully warming.
I did? Good. Let's get the
Thank you
hell out
for
of here.
a wonderful time, Professor.
Shut up. Let me go wander around and get people's thoughts on things. I'm curious, though. What are we gonna have us do?
Oh.
Actually, I can look ahead, probably. Okay, you're not gonna tell me. Thanks for nothing, you useless video game. Oh, Certainly not someone over here.
How about this? They call Lord Rodrigue, who's defending Aryan Road, the Shield of Fargus. He used to be on friendly terms with Dimitri's father, the former king. There's no chance that he'll surrender to us.
Indeed. Yeah, we're gonna end up needing to kill most of them. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun for a lot of the people it's gonna be fun for a lot of our kingdom buddies.
Yes. I just wanted to help out my brother Randolph, so I aspired to be a soldier. My brother puts his life on the line to fight, so I'll put everything I have into it too. Eventually, the enemy will attack, and when they do, we'll defend this place to the bitter end.
I have a bad feeling about that. Why do I get the feeling that they're going to attack the monastery?
I've lived at Garrigmock Monastery for a few decades now. Still, the other day I got myself all turned around. There are so many secret rooms and hidden passages. Maybe I'll take the time to properly search the place. Care to join me? I expect it to take a whole day.
Probably right.
First Lester, and next Fargus? That'll be really tough. Look, Professor, fighting Fargus? Isn't there some way we can come to an understanding?
Maybe there is.
Yeah, but Edelgard and her idiot sidekick haven't shown much desire to compromise, have they? Truthfully, I hate the idea of planning to kill people I used to be so close with. I guess everybody feels that way, though.
Yeah. As was mentioned previously, the whole point of getting the three houses to talk to each other.
What the?
So we can avoid this in the first place.
You know as well as I do the day's coming that we'll have to fight the Archbishop and her knights. We've got some strong fighters here, sure. But even with all our training, I don't know if we can win. I just don't see how any of us can compete with the Archbishop, say, turning into a monster.
We must fight, we will.
Yeah? What if that fight's to the death? Yours and mine in particular. You know as well. We've got some. I just don't.
Then we win. Gee, who would be our best chance? Recommended level 33 or higher? I should probably go do some fighting. Actually, what opportunities will I have to do exploration? Okay. Oh dear, that's a lot of paralogs. Okay then,
Professor!
Yes? I think I better... I don't know. Well, that definitely confirms that I've got a bunch of crap I need to worry about. Actually, if I can get my professor level up to A+, I might be able to do that given the fishing minigame. You're down there.
Professor, I've been exploring the Holy Mausoleum. It's quite interesting in there. There is a mechanism I believe would allow us passage into the Holy Tomb, but I'm unclear on how to activate it. My research hasn't turned up much. It may come down to asking the Archbishop for details.
Your research will find something.
Indeed. We'll see if it's worth the trouble.
Indeed we shall. So it is.
I'll keep. This is.
I'm gonna stop by over here. Actually, there's a bunch of quests I gotta deal with too. If it's fighting, I'll
Need
be here
something?
forever.
See you
Good.
again soon.
I like forever.
That reminds me.
You must know this already. The former Fargus territory used to belong to the Empire. The Battle of Tailtean, where Nemesis was defeated, put Fargus under the Empire's control. Centuries later, a revolution sprung up in Fargus, and through the mediation of the Church, the kingdom gained independence. The ringleader of the revolt became the first king, Lug von Blathed, The Blathids, the royal family of Fargus, are directly descended from Lugh, who was also known as the King of Lions. If you look at it from the point of view of the Empire, the kingdom is just a bunch of traitors.
Well, whose perspective are we caring about the most? No matter. It's over in this direction.
Well... The Leicester Alliance is no more. 300 years of history. Gone and done. They write operas about events like this, you know? I'm sure they'll have a talented and beautiful songstress playing you. Probably for 80 as well. I wonder if there'll be romantic tension between your two characters, even if it's not historically accurate.
Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna ask.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Magic.
Really?
It seems Claude has disappeared. Do you suppose this means the end of House Regan? While the crest of von Regan is not terribly rare, the long lineage of the von Regan family will be broken.
Does this pose an obstacle to your research?
No. At the very least, I think not. There are other lesser crests to research. Yet I am a human first and a scholar second. For now, I grieve the fallen and pray for those still living.
It's a fine way to look at it. So, let's see what Edelgard has to say for herself, assuming she's in here. Yep.
If the Alliance falls, then the kingdom will... There's no time to waste. If we hesitate, we risk losing the initiative. I do think we should let the troops rest, though. We must maintain morale, Professor. And let's make sure this matter stays between us. If it gets out, I'll struggle to forgive even you.
What matter?
It seems you don't comprehend the consequences of angering the Emperor.
What, the letters that you received? Who are they from, I wonder? I'd probably need to look back, but I didn't recognize the insignias. I suspect that... Who are you talking to? Presumably, it's either Arundel or someone from the kingdom. Guess I'll find out before too long.
The majority is with us. This conflict will end soon. I am so moved by the Alliance Noble's decision. That is true nobility, acting in accordance with the people's needs and wishes. As war drags on, those living near the front lines inevitably get the worst of it. We will not see such a peaceful resolution in Fargus, I am afraid, as it is ruled by the royal family, not a council of nobles.
As expected.
Did you meet my father in Derdriu? I guess he'll be responsible for controlling the Regan territory and maintaining popular support. Not really sure what all that means, though.
Doesn't matter.
Are you sure? I figured you'd say something about me having to study more. Oh, I get it. This is a test. I'm definitely gonna have to brush up.
Well played, game. Well played. You take my indifference to this whole run, and then you turn it around.
It goes without saying, but Garreg Mach is the most important sacred place to the Church of Seiros. The Knights of Seiros will try to get this place back by any means necessary. I don't think they're going to stay in the kingdom capital forever. We should stay vigilant.
Well, that gives me ideas. So that... Actually, looking at... When I was looking at the, I guess, introductory video a while back, it seemed that there were cutscenes I didn't recognize.
The battle ended without House Ordelia getting involved. Although, I've no desire to continue on with my family. So from here on out, it's up to Edelgard. I have Claude to thank. Ultimately, this ended without the Alliance being entirely consumed by this war. It's all thanks to Claude.
Seems like a stand-up guy, all things considered. But I noticed one of what looked to be Rhea or something, some kind of dragon flying into Garreg Mach. I get the feeling she's gonna bring the fight to us after a while.
Claude von Regan. What an interesting character. Underneath that compassionate exterior, he was always cold and calculating. Ordinary fools run headlong into combat without even considering the possibility of defeat. But to consider one's chances and to prepare for plans to go awry, that takes real intelligence. I have to say, I am impressed beyond words.
He knew what he was doing.
Professor, the worst part about going into battle is knowing you might have a friend fighting for the other side. You were a mercenary, Professor. Were you always prepared for that?
I still hesitate.
That's reassuring. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Fighting old friends, there's nothing worse. My hands shake just thinking about it. I'm glad Claude didn't die. Does that make me soft?
Makes you human. It means you understand the full consequences of what this war is bringing. And what it could have turned out to be. Shows how much you want to end it. Here I am waxing poetic. I don't want to do this!
Finally, the kingdom. After that, we'll battle the church. I volunteered for monastery guard duty. It was more for my family than anything. But now, from the bottom of my heart, I want to see Her Majesty ruling this land. Even if it costs me my life, I will protect Garreg Mach.
Are those two inevitably gonna die no matter what run you go?
My father is holding Aryan Road secure. Our next battle will be there, against him. Or in Ferdiad, which the king is protecting.
Counting on you.
You just worry about yourself.
Figured he'd say something to that effect.
Let me see. Maybe.
What? King Dimitri of Fargus possesses superhuman strength. I heard he can lift a horse with a single hand. I wonder if it's true.
Actually, given some of the supports I've seen, I believe it.
Can you help me?
War isn't kind to you if you're a recluse. By the time you realize what's going on, you're already under attack. And if you're off by yourself, you can get killed with no one ever even finding out.
Sounds like you're learning.
Got me out of my room at least. That's good, right?
I suppose.
While the battle with the Alliance is over, we still need to stay vigilant. Both the Church and the Kingdom are not to be taken lightly. I have a feeling we'll draw their attention soon. Weapon prep and training are of the utmost importance, now more than ever.
I think we've already got their attention, which I think concerns me even more.
Say now, doesn't seem to be much unrest in the former Alliance territories, perhaps thanks to Count Bergley's strength. That said, General Randolph is the head of one of the branches of House Bergley's. It was once difficult for someone from a branch family to get ahead in life. But under Her Majesty, anyone who accomplishes great deeds during the war will see more success than they could have ever imagined.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. You may already know this, but the Kingdom and the Alliance were once a single entity. The leaders of the Alliance, House Regan, are actually a branch of the Blythed royal family.
Huh.
In a way, it's just a battle of the part of the Blythed family tree that rose in rebellion against the Empire.
Interesting. I don't remember that detail.
Ah.
Has it been mentioned? Ooh, perfect.
Hey, how about a favor?
Alrighty.
Hello there. This one, yes?
Alright, let's do the
I
usual
think this
BS.
one, yes? I think this one, yes? I think this one, yes? I think this one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
Alright, so where do we need to go next? Let's see. Alright, let's go through here first. Hey, Ash.
Derdriu's fallen.
The Alliance nobles have surrendered to the Empire. We made it through with as few losses as possible. Not bad, all things considered. But I doubt it'll be so easy to deal with Fargus.
Nope. It will not.
Hey!
Hi.
Your next opponents will be the Kingdom's army and the Knights of Seiros. Both fearsome foes. Put the mobility of my troops to good use, and let us protect the Kingdom's western battlefront. When this month has ended, I'll depart. I pray that you have good luck in battle.
I has bad feeling about this.
The main body of the Imperial Army is moving to the western region of the former Alliance territory to attack the Kingdom. The time when victory or defeat will be decided between us and the Kingdom is close at hand.
How's everyone looking? Oh yeah, I built up most of the important motivation earlier.
We may be witnessing a key moment in history. Hundreds of years from now, your name and Edelgard's will be written in the history books, Professor.
Perhaps.
I wonder who will decide whether we did the right thing or not. Well, it won't be us anyway. Probably the people of a future era.
Me! I say you're doing the wrong thing! Have I made that clear yet?
Randolph has a big appetite. It does a heart good to see him. And he's handsome too. Compared to him, Hubert is... Forget I said anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't want Hubert to hear that either, although he'd probably agree.
You're too soft. I'm talking about Claude. Our Emperor mercilessly cuts down all those who stand in her way. But perhaps she is more tolerant of those who know their place.
That's one way to put it, I guess. Yeah, I am too soft. Screw you. I'll be soft to who I want to be soft to. You got a problem with that?
Delicious.
This is my...
Alright. What's this? Ah.
The kingdom always is cold. I have hatred for the cold. Bridget is not cold. We have no cold spirit. Does the goddess of Fodlan give protection from the cold? I am wishing I knew how to ask her.
I could say... You know what? I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh, Claude. I'm so relieved that he managed to make it out alive. You'll be fighting the kingdom next, right? Then, the church? Isn't there some way we can do this without fighting Dimitri and Lady Rhea? I suppose not.
Even if we wanted to, it's far too late for that. Far too late for that.
May I say, General Ladislava is really popular among the citizens of the Empire. If I remember correctly, the Emperor herself has recognized her genius and made her a general. Despite her considerable talent, she never puts on airs. And she's beautiful, too. She's even known as the Scarlet Warrior.
Okay, so... let's go ahead and see to what quests I can. I'm pretty sure one of them requires me to go fighting. Oh, right. I need to find something that'll please him. I wonder what would suffice.
Appreciate it. Welcome.
Alright, I can finally get another one of these.
Thanks a bunch.
Alrighty.
Come back soon.
Just in case I want to bulk that up. I think what would...
Say now.
Get some rare Fodlan goods. Where would I find rare Fodlan goods? Oh boy. Looks like it's a good thing that
May I sit?
kept a bunch of people around. So, anyway, is there anything else that I need to do for signing out? Because at this point, I'll probably just... Yeah, given the circumstances, I think the best thing I can do is to... Well, let's get people's motivation back up, first of all. Once that's done, I can focus on other matters. So, here's my plan. If I think things through far enough, I might be able to get my professor level up to A+ before I go and see to the greenhouse. If I can, good. That should save me some difficulty later on. If I can't, well, I'll make it work.
That?
Eating.
Should be fine.
I would be...
Leonie and Hubert. That sounds fun to try matching. I guess this is the best I can manage.
That looks delicious.
Alright, that should be fine. And then just to build up my magic a little bit more. Should probably be building up my faith and sword skill, but you know what? Alright, so before I leave, what's new? I'm the last one for Petra. Surprised that's not showing up. For now, let's see what this is.
That was my worst mistake yet. Why am I so clumsy all the time?
Because you're a net.
Women laughed and forgave me, but... Oh, how am I supposed to face them now?
Hey there, Annette. What's with the sour face? Everything okay?
Nope.
I don't think I've ever seen you look so miserable.
Don't tease me like that, Caspar. Can't you see I'm down?
Sorry. You know I didn't mean it. Did something happen? You don't have to share if you don't want to, but I think talking it out might help.
You might be right about that. Are you sure you don't mind?
Not at all.
Well, today they were short on staff in the dining hall, so I offered to help out, but I sort of messed up. Big.
Oh no. What happened?
All the plates in the kitchen went flying through the air, and the pots started giving off this weird blue steam.
Wow, sounds more like art than cooking to me.
The people in the dining hall saw the chaos and started panicking, and then soldiers came running. All I was trying to do was help out.
What did you do?
But in the end, I just ended up making more work for everyone. I'm awful like that.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. Accidents happen. It's not like you were trying to make a mess.
I know. The women at the dining hall laughed and forgave me, but...
Was anyone hurt?
Well, no, but...
Well, there you go! No need to dwell on it and keep moping around. You had a bad day, but I'm sure you'll do better tomorrow.
That's not gonna be enough.
What? You're right.
It was?
I guess all I can do is try harder next time.
I'm surrender.
Thanks, Caspar. That really did help me feel better. I can't keep moping around. I've got to work on my cooking skills. And I can count on you to be my taste tester, right? Right.
Sure. Just as long as you're not making any new art projects.
Perfect. Oh, let's see what this has to say for itself.
Ah, there you are. I just checked your room, but obviously you weren't in there.
Oh, you didn't break the door down again looking for me, did you?
Of course not. I'm not unreasonable. I just wanted to discuss something with you.
Oh yeah, that.
Discuss? Is that really all? Okay, I can handle that.
Firstly, I'd like to apologize for breaking down your door. I'm sorry. It was perhaps a bit rash.
Perhaps?
There was a period of time, quite a while ago, when I acted much the same as you. I spent many hours locked away in my own room.
You did? Really?
Really? Because I understood where you were coming from, I knew I had to intervene. At a moment's notice, all you care for could be swept away. At that time, is it better to have wasted your energy hiding away? Or better to have spent it honing your skills so that you can lend a hand?
But even if I did train, what's the point? It's not like it would do much good.
Don't speak so disparagingly of yourself. It doesn't help things. You have plenty of strengths.
No, you think so?
Just look how quickly you sprint back to your room, for example. With more practice, I have a feeling you could outrun most anyone. You're also exceedingly talented in the arts. Surely there's a creative way to apply those talents on the battlefield. Stop wasting your breath and energy on putting yourself down. Just try your best. I'm not giving up on you. You have so much power in you, just waiting to be unleashed.
You really believe all that? That's so nice. All right. For you, Ingrid, I'll do it.
Excellent. Let's be on our way.
That was nice.
Hey, wait! What are you doing? I didn't agree to this! Put me down! Do you have to be so bouncy?
That got us here much quicker, don't you think? Let's begin. Let's warm up by sparring.
Oh, stop, please! I surrender!
Baby
Giving him
steps,
so
Ingrid.
soon? There's no such thing as surrender on the battlefield.
I should not be laughing at this. I've been spending the whole time, every time Bernadetta has a support, I've just been spending it both laughing and just feeling miserable for it, well, feeling bad for it afterwards. Just, I'm sorry, you're too precious! Ugh. And what's even more hilarious is that the first support conversation... Oh wait, it's up there? The first conversation, Ingrid said, "Hey, Bernadetta, you need to come to training." Bernadetta said, "No." Very, well, as Bernadetta would. And then Ingrid said, "Okay, you need to come over here, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna break your door down and carry you there. Physically." It was glorious. My gosh. So many hilarious conversations. I need to just go back through and highlight the best of them. Actually, you could probably just have a highlight reel of the funniest moments on this. It would probably last an hour. Honestly, I don't want to... I've been tempted to count up just how long I've been spending with everything. Well, I've been debating counting up how much time I've spent with each activity just to get a sense for it all, given how long I've spent with this game in the last month. I don't want to know how much time I've spent just listening to conversations.
Professor, please do not be concerned. I just did too much overworking and lost my strength.
Are you okay?
Yes, I have no problems. Accept my apology for giving you worry. I have sorrow. I am sorry to be fainting at a time like this. Even though I was not asking for your care and attention, you gave it willingly.
It was the least I could do.
I am thinking that is incorrect. Will you have a listen to me? There is something that I must be saying.
Alright.
I am thinking you already have knowledge of why I came to Vodlin. Not for studying, but as a hostage for the Empire. So that Bridget would not be rebelling anymore. It feels like a knife against my throat. That I am making my grandfather obey the Empire. Because I am a hostage, it is not an option to be giving up. I must be fighting, and winning, and staying alive. I must do anything to be making life better for Bridget. To be making Bridget and the Empire stand as equals. That is what my people are wanting from me. And what my grandfather, the King of Bridget, is wanting.
And what do you want?
My want? I am not knowing of that. The wants of my people are something I have power to achieve. Their wants are my own.
Only you can know what you want.
What I really want... I have understanding. Wait, no, I actually do not have understanding. Yet, what I am understanding is that there is something I am not understanding. Before the war is over, I will have understanding. That, you can be counting on.
I hope so. You'll find your way. Assuming I don't kill you again. Okay, that got dark quick. Okay, yeah, I better sign off here before I say something... say more stupid crap like that. So, I've got fishing to do, so I'm gonna end it there. So, till next time, we will probably spend the next... Actually, I'll have a decent amount of time tomorrow to mess around with this. So tomorrow, we march on the kingdom. Here's hoping we don't die.